My name's Sylvia Morello. I'm a student athlete here. I do play softball, and I'm a classified sophomore but freshman on the field. And one of my kind of biggest hobbies is dear to me is traveling. So I have my keys. I did buy my first car this passing December, and I bought it because I needed it, but it was more of a I can do stuff on my own. I can just leave whenever I want to leave and travel whenever I can. Now that I'm in season, I know I don't have a lot of time, but as a team, we can travel places together. So seeing different things when you're traveling for sports or for pleasure or whatever is my favorite. I love traveling. I've been all over the country for softball, unfortunately, not just to go, but it was beautiful to see. It's like a whole nother culture you get to experience without having to be initiated into a culture or having to rekindle things with other people. You just go and see the place, and it's like a different feeling. Speaking of softball, I did bring my glove. It's not my favorite pastime, but I do love the sport. And in high school, my high school coach. Do y'all ever have a coach that makes you fall in love with the sport? That's what happened to me. I hated going to practice every day. I didn't enjoy it, and then I got to my freshman year of college at OPSU, and the coach made me despise the sport. And it was no longer fun. I didn't want to do it anymore, but I knew that I had the talent to play softball, so I kept pushing. I got injured my spring season, so I didn't get to play my freshman year. I tore my labrum, my bicep, and my rotator cuff. And I went through therapy, got all of it fixed. I was good, and then I decided that I didn't want to go to OPSU anymore. It's too far. I was missing out on my niece's life, so I transferred back home here. And I was given the opportunity to play on a full scholarship, even without stats. They've seen me prior and they've offered me prior, but I wanted to go far to see what I would do. Softball has given me lots of memory, lots of friends, and even now, my roommate knows one of my best friends, and I would never think that she would know her. Softball teaches you, or sports teaches you a lot of responsibility, accountability, and leadership. And my family has all taught me those things, but I think softball is just one of the main things that have taught me a lot of responsibility and accountability and stuff. Speaking of my family, I have a quote that says, "Families are the compasses that guide us. They are the inspiration to reach great heights and in our comfort when we occasionally falter," by Brad Henry. And I brought a picture of my abuelito, which is my grandpa's dad. And I keep that in my dashboard of my car. And then I brought an old picture of my family and I. I just lost my grandpa about a week ago, and I just buried him yesterday. My family is kind of my go-to, my backbone, and anything that I've needed to do or accomplish, they've always been there to help me. My mom is the strongest person that I know. My dad's one of the second to come, but those two have supported me in everything that I've done, and they've always told me that just follow your dreams and you can get as far as you need. With those three things being said, they're not everything that makes me, but those are the three things that I think are what make me me.